Room 641A by Humongous. Quote, "The state is, and always has been, the great single enemy of the human race, its liberty, happiness, and progress." Unquote. Murray Rothbard. One room, one corporation, one monumental loss of your privacy. 2003, Folsom Street, SBC Communications in San Francisco. The government worked hand in pants with AT&T to begin gathering every electronic correspondence you or any other quote-unquote American makes. How did all this go down? Wikipedia defines telecommunications as, quote, "the transmission of signs, signals, messages, words, writings, images, and sounds or information of any nature by wire, radio, optical, or other electromagnetic systems," unquote. AT&T is a telecommunications company. Thus, they have access to all the above generated by their clients. This means cell calls, texts, Twitters, tweets, and emails. Let's backtrack. If you don't know by now that quote-unquote America is nothing more than a pyramid scheme, a corporation, you're asleep. Without money, the quote-unquote US, an ideology existing solely within our minds, dies. Take cash out of the equation, and there's nothing to fuel this bloodthirsty beast we're allowing to devour us. Hence, when I speak of AT&T selling your privacy to the government, I'm being redundant, since AT&T and every other corporation is your government. Don't believe me? Money's your god, isn't it? You worship it more than anything on the planet. The proof is in the fact you kill yourself every day, stressing, abusing your body and mind, and selling your soul to accumulate it. You can lie to me, but when you lie to yourself, it's called insanity. Money's your god, and I just proved it. Quote, "For the love of money, people will steal from their mother. For the love of money, people will rob their own brother. For the love of money, people can't even walk down the street. For the love of money, people will lie, Lord, they will cheat. For the love of money, people don't care who they hurt or beat." Unquote. Bullet Boys. For the love of money. Take a look at any denomination of cash for the proof in writing. Quote, "In God we trust." Unquote. Enough fucking said. Room 641A at 611 Folsom Street in San Francisco houses a morass of fiber optic cables. To the best of my knowledge, there are no interior photos on the internet of the space in question. However, one can surmise it's more boring and perverse in there than Bill Nye's jack-off fantasies. 24 by 48 feet filled with surveillance equipment used to spy on you. What's more, you're paying for this loss of your privacy. You pay quote-unquote taxes, don't you? Then you're paying government to listen in on your admissions you're secretly gay and love the smell of nuts that don't come in a Planters can. You're paying government to gather info on your quote-unquote political affiliations that will be used against you in a hunt that makes the Salem witch trials feel like a toothless blowjob. You're paying government to blackmail you into doing exactly as it says, whenever it demands. Room 641A. It's here where beam splitters were installed on the cables in question. This refraction of light provided two signals. One went to AT&T, the other went to the government, which again is AT&T, so it could store your electronic correspondences and spy on you whenever it wanted. The whole AT&T being the government thing sounds similar to Christ being God, doesn't it? Creepy, but you've done it to yourself by selling your soul for obvious bullshit. Some old guy in the sky in a city where the streets are made of gold? You think Santa Claus, Zeus, and the Easter Bunny are ludicrous, yet somehow profess belief in that shit? To paraphrase Jordan Maxwell, get up off your fucking knees. Stop being subservient to anyone and take your autonomy back. For you technical folk reading along, or anybody finding this book wedged under a table leg in order to keep it balanced, there's a Naris STA 6400 in room 641A. Ostensibly, this device is highly effective at capturing and categorizing web discourse at rapid speed. Mark Klein, who worked for AT&T, ratted out the monster corporation in 2006. Of course, government held itself on trial in a class action suit on this one, and guess what? Government found itself not guilty, as it had done countless times before in countless cases. As such, government is now storing every electronic correspondence you make and can listen to them whenever it chooses.